Hello everyone, this is Spin, and welcome back to another episode of my A.L.T walkthrough series for Doom 2, and in today's episode I'm playing through MAP19, The Point of Return. I'm playing on the prboom plus source port on the ultra-advanced difficulty with compatibility level set to boom. So, let's begin. So to start things off, we just escaped from this previous level. We dropped down into this lift here. And here's the chainsaw drop, which we're going to use since we are doing a continuous run. And chainsaw our way through the low tier enemies. We got imps, chain gunners, shotgunners, and lost souls. And we have this imp here that's guarding the SSG. Now once you approach it, run all the way back here, because we have a lot of monsters that'll spawn from the closet here. Not spawn, but reveal themselves. And they will more than likely end fight with each other, so that'll be helpful to your advantage. And once we hit the first switch that lifts the elevator, this is how we're going to progress through the map, is through that lift and the starting area. But before we do that, first off, let me take out the imp that just spawned in. But now back here, we gotta get our first two secrets. And to do that, we need to grab the rat suit, interact with this wall, drop down, take out the specter, and we are greeted by a lone souls, not a soul sphere, but a health potion. Now what gives? This is the first secret. Well, that's where the second secret comes in. Interact with the lava pool, not the lava, but the radiation waste, to gain access to this tiny room with the soul spheres. Now that is much more rewarding. And it just teleports us back to the starting area. We take this lift to the second floor, which reveals to us a Baron of Hell. Who is guarding a green armor. Then we hit this switch, which reveals an Archvile. Close one there. Once we get past where this switch is, this will raise the lift once again. And also in this room is our third secret. You can barely see it, but here is the switch. You hit that. It's going to lower the area behind the Archvile to give us the computer area map. Which I should mention, this is a very small map, so you're not going to be seeing yourself get lost here. So now to the third area. This tight space. We hit the button, but be careful. Take out the Revenant quickly, because you do not want to be within his punching or missile range. Hit the button that he was on to gain access to the next floor. And be sure to take out that annoying imp. And here's the plasma rifle drop. Managed to take out the Revenant before he got a shot out. Oh, and I should mention, this is where our fourth secret is, right here. You interact with this wall to get health potions and mega armor. So now we go up here, but have your chain gun ready. Because imps on both sides will attack you in close proximity. And this, of course, is going to raise the lift once again, making progress. And now we're on to our fourth room. As you can see, we had some higher tier enemies that teleported away, but don't worry, we will see them again very soon. However, this Hell Knight seems to stay at home. Now our fifth secret's over here. You just interact with the face, either will do. It'll reveal an Archvile guarding a Berserk power-up. Try to kill him as fast as possible. You don't want the Archvile to teleport away either. So we grab that, and we open this door to reveal another Archvile. I'm gonna punch him to death. And once we hit this switch, get ready, because our friends return. Okay, I want to prioritize those Revenants. I'm gonna punch out the Baron. One hit and the corpse teleports away. Proper burial. So now we're moving on to the next area, which we have a chain gunner that is guarding a megasphere. Now I gotta be ready for this one. We open the door. There's a proper way to this. But like I said before, you want the door open once you approach that button. Grab the megasphere and run back to the lift area. Don't hit the switch yet, because we have this 2 closets worth of monsters from both sides who reveal themselves and mess you up. That's why you gotta be fast, because you don't want that megasphere to go to waste. And don't worry, they are too big to get through this door, so we can safely dispose of them. And in this exact room is our 6th and final secret, right by the Soul Sphere. We get the BFG 9000, which we will be using. For this next floor, but not quite yet. So once we open this door, we are greeted by not 1, but 4 Mechubi. There's 3, but the 4th one is behind this Icon of Sin wall. We're not going to drop down where the invulnerability is quite yet. Okay, our 3rd Mechubus has been disposed of. We're going to drop down, but don't grab the invuln just yet. Now grab it. And we managed to kill the Cybi in 2 hits. I always wanted to do it that way. We gotta be fast with this invulnerability. We just also grabbed the yellow key card. Be sure to grab, because we got a Spider Mastermind and 2 Archviles. Yeah, put that BFG to use. Be sure to lower this. And all this Archvile did in this non-secret area is guard some plasma cells, which we will need. I guess I should have turned around and took out that Mechubus first before I hit the button, but it's no problem. Alright, so he's gone. We also got the red keycard in the process of the Mastermind battle. That pinky took a while to show up. I like to use my rockets for these cacos. Now, I'm gonna get your BFG ready once again, because once you walk through here, don't just jump down quite yet. Yeah, another Archvile spawns in. But we gotta keep our BFG ready, because this next area is gonna be quite a doozy. So grab the rad suit, drop down, and oh my goodness, look at all that. A bunch of Cyberdemons and a boatload of Barons. Barons, Barons, Barons. I'm gonna let the Cyberdemon, the final one, try and fight off all of these Barons. Alright, this is more reasonable. Man, they are some angry barons. Now it's down to you and me. And just like that, we are done with this map. Let's make sure I grab the plasma before I go. And we are done. So yeah, that is the point of return. It's a very short map, but boy is it an ass kicker from start to finish, in a good way. Because it's very fun. It's kind of reminiscent of the episode 1, Knee Deep in the Dead, with its small level design and plenty of enemies, in a sense. But it's very tough in the sense that you have a lot of high tier enemies in closed off spaces. You're going to be facing off with Archviles, Revenants, Barons of Hell, and Hell Knights, all within a very short proximity of each other. Now of course the main gimmick of this map is the lift area, where you spawn in at first, and you just gradually make your way up through level to level, until you finally get to the top, and it gets procedurally tougher as it goes on. Of course you start with the Baron encounter, followed by the Archvile, then you go to tight space encounter, where you have to face off the Revenant, take the lift up, face off with 2 imps and a Revenant, and of course the imps in a close space. And after that you have the teleporting monsters, plus the 2 Archviles, one guarding the secret and the one guarding the switch, followed by the crazy monster closet where the Megasphere is, then the Cyberdemon encounter, followed by the Spider Mastermind encounter, and just when you thought couldn't get any more crazier, you have the final area of the map, which is 4 Cyberdemons and a whole army of Barons of Hell. Yeah, that is one hell of a way to end a map, especially for one that is so small, which is honestly quite impressive. I really liked how you managed to fit in so much carnage and chaos and combat all within such a little amount of space for this map. Considering that the rest of the maps of A.L.T are fairly medium-sized to large, I enjoy this one very much. So yeah, that is the point of return. It is an action-packed adrenaline rush from start to finish, and secrets are very rewarding too, so you'll stay topped up. Just gotta be very quick on the trigger and keep your resources managed and you'll be fine. So that'll wrap it up for this episode. Thank you all for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. See ya.